Hey Glendale, I'm Maya Morse.
And I'm Salem Gregg.
And you're watching the 7th episode of the Glendale 411.
And in this episode, you'll see Village Meeple, art classes, and more.
So stay tuned.
Whether you're looking to add to your collection or just play around, Village Meeple Board Game Cafe is the place for you. Jamie Santner and Phelan Caudell have the scoop.
Village Meeple Board Game Cafe is home to over 700 board games that anyone can play.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
We try to do at least 1 or 2 events every week. So we do board game tournaments, we do jigsaw puzzle showdowns, we do D&D every week. So we try to do a lot and try to be a little bit for everybody.
I have been coming here since January. My husband and I just moved here, and so I was looking for a new place to go and play games, and I looked up the different options available here and came in and met Jess, and it was friendship at first sight. Like, it would be awesome if this place was just packed to the hills every night. There isn't a better place to come and learn new games and get into that kind of genre of activity, because there's always something new and adventurous to do in a game.
Usually when people come, we try to make it a fun experience where they can meet new people, they can learn a new game, they can learn a new task, they can laugh, they can share. It's a nice way to have a low pressure social interaction. I feel like anymore we aren't great at being social, so it's a great first date spot because you kind of have that third person, which is the game, to focus on, so it's not so awkward. So it's just been a good way to be social without all the pressures of being social.
You can visit Village Meeple Board Game Cafe at 1570 East Battlefield Road in Springfield.
Culinary 3 is a class that teaches practical skills and life lessons. Tristan Zachary and Gus Kruger have the story.
Culinary classes here at Glendale present a useful opportunity that stands out.
I think that culinary and cooking in general is probably the most important class that kids can take. They will take things that they learn in other core content areas and apply it to something that they will do literally every day for the rest of their lives.
I think what we learn in this class will stay with us because it's like a real life skill and you're gonna need to know how to cook for the rest of your life.
I think the best part is that they get up and they do the stuff that they're learning. So they're practicing the skills that they're learning, and a lot of it over and over, like measuring and following a recipe. Like by the time they leave level 3 of culinary, they've done that so many times that they should never mess up a recipe again.
This class is unique because, like I said, it's not just a normal class. You actually get to get up and cook and eat and talk with your friends the whole time.
I think what they learn in the actual class is a lot more interesting. Maybe they don't think so, but it's teaching them the science of baking and the reason that things happen the way that they do. So level 3 is where the most creativity is implemented. You guys get to many times pick your own recipe. I think there's lots of room for creativity, but also you have to learn how to follow the rules first before you get to be creative, because changing a recipe, you can learn those skills over time once you know the basics and what all the ingredients do in a recipe, especially in baking.
If you're wishing to learn a practical life skill, consider learning to cook right here at school.
Glendale has a variety of art classes. Connor Detterding and Maya Morse dive into all that they have to offer.
The art department at Glendale High School is very diverse. With all of the class options, there's an opportunity for everyone to get creative.
What's awesome about the art program at Glendale is that they have options to take specified or specific art classes like ceramics, drawing, painting, photography now as well.
I teach ceramics 1 and 2 and art foundations. I love it. I'm so glad that I came here.
My favorite part about Glendale's art program is that you can sit there with different artists and collaborate on art pieces and just come together to create the best thing possible.
I like seeing all the students' creativity and how they can come up with their own original designs. It blows me away every time.
I like drawing too because we get to do whatever we want. Like, it's not as structured. I can kind of choose the different art projects I can.
From the first projects we did to the projects we're working on right now, My students know what they're doing. They're able to create bigger, more unique things.
Seeing and watching the students think critically and solve problems, when the bulb turns on, it's like, okay, that's awesome.
Talk to your counselor to find out which art class is for you. Thank you for watching.
Make sure to follow us on all social media and to subscribe for future shows.
With the Glendale 411, I'm Maya Morse.
And I'm Salem Gregg, signing out.